we are live now, so we can get our
Are
tweets on.
you okay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. He's gonna break the.
You're
gonna break
repeating
him.
things. You seem to have broken here
I
mentally.
I am.
I'm just mentally broken.
I'm trying to do the part of the homework that I was trying to get everybody to do yesterday and pick my top songs.
Well, I got to look at it and pick what my top songs are.
I did
Yeah.
have them. I wrote it down at work and just left it there.
Let's see.
Damn.
I think I can figure that out pretty quickly.
Is this too loud?
No, it sounds good.
Does sound
All
good.
right. I've been turning up my microphone. I don't know if it's gone all the way through. Should be good. Should be good. Is that gonna save my settings, yo? All right. I guess this is as loud as it gets. I think. Is this too loud or too soft?
It sounds good to me on my end. So.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm going to hit record on Audacity here and see what happens. Hey, look, I think it's recording.
Oh yeah, I need to open up Audacity.
This is like a special evening. This should have been episode 25.
I wish, man. Sorry that my shit sucked last week.
It wasn't bad once we got it all set up right.
Well, there you go.
I deleted a program on my Mac that I was suspecting might be causing problems. And I was right.
Whoa, so what was it?
So you know the whole way I told you how you can't use the mic in one program and the other?
Mm-hmm.
So there's the other program that you got to run to be able to do that. I deleted that program, and it was ridiculous what all you had to do to delete it. Like you had to like go in and like delete all kinds of crazy files. You couldn't just like uninstall this program. So I got through all that, restarted, and everything seems to be working all right.
Sweet.
Knock on wood.
Word.
Or Brandon.
There you go.
Still
There
need a new
is
computer though.
Audacity.
We got the best pre-shows on the internet. That's all there is to it.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that?
Smoothie's over there using pen and paper live on the internet.
God. Keeping it 100. Well, so I can also take notes, upside down notes of this, which I always set out to do and never end up doing. Or where am I at? Where?
I don't have a shot for tonight.
Boom, 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 boom. Whoa. I love how you did manage to screw up the Anthem live stream.
Mm-hmm. Of course I did.
Fantastic. I went after when I went to the bathroom earlier, and after we were playing, I went to go watch it back, and then continued to stay live.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that on the show.
We definitely will.
So what if we'll have to check this out, but you're logged into Howdy Inc. right now. If you go to the video manager in Howdy Inc.'s YouTube, can you download an MP4 of it there? My guess is it'll say like it's corrupt and you can't download it or something like that.
Let me see. I don't want to. Steep for PS4, so it doesn't even show it in the video manager.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well then I need to just delete it off of there so that it doesn't even show up. That sucks that happened. All right, go put your kids to bed so we can do this shit.
Word. Doing that now and stuff. And turning my volume down here. Ooh. Have a good pre-show.
Thanks. I guess I should get like some regular headphones instead of just this shitty ass little earbud, huh? Uh-oh. You there, Scott? Can't hear you.
Does that work?
Yes.
Nope. Oh, it did. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So there's fucking Audacity. As soon as I opened it up, I couldn't hear you guys, and then it took away my mic shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm gonna have to see if I can mess around with it to see if I can get it to work.
Got
I think that's happened last time we did this.
Probably.
I have
Or
to figure
something
out
very
something.
similar to it. That's how this shit
Hmm.
works.
Do 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 do. All right, come on.
You gonna be messing with your mic all night long?
Pretty much. I'm gonna keep just like moving it here and there. This isn't gonna open.
I took the little windscreen off of mine. I feel like that's unnecessary. Oh shit, where'd you go? I can't hear you. No, I cannot hear you. Can you hear? Now I can hear you.
There we go. So apparently I just have to do a little messing around and now I can have Audacity open and it work.
Sweet.
Hey, let me just make sure it records. Oh yeah, I see those blues. Those baby blues.
Beautiful.
All right. We're ready to go. Well,
yeah, we were supposed to
eventually
be tweeting a link.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting that.
I'm on it.
We used to do that all the time.
Yeah. Because it matters.
It doesn't. That's kind of why I think I forgot to do it anymore.
I am
Tonight. Oh, it looks like oh, that's from an hour ago. Never mind.
Yeah. I did the hype tweet an hour ago.
Hell yeah, I'm so fucking hype.
No.
Got any good fucking, let's see here.
Did you ever figure out what the clicking was that you were talking about from last week?
I have no idea where it came from. It's probably Aaron.
Gotcha.
His mic was weird anyway.
Yeah.
All right. What's this? Damn, Smoothie, how long does it take to put your kids to bed?
It's probably reading them a story and shit. All right, it's tweeted. That's nothing special, but it's
Yeah,
tweeting.
whatever. A little tweet. Where are you trying to get away? Don't you try to escape me, tweet.
That was an interesting sound.
Just me clicking around here.
Damn, it's like super echoey, like you're in a tunnel and
Really?
clanging on like a pot and pan or something.
Oh, maybe it's from me having Audacity open.
It's just a weird sound.
The audacity.
How'd you come back? I didn't even see you sit in.
Oh,
I just
jeez.
I just slid back in.
Fucking ninja smoothie.
Christ, man.
Slid back into your DMs and stuff.
Oh, I forgot to pee.
You are there. I forgot to pee. God damn it.
Oh, that stinks, man. Whew.
Oh, man.
Gotta get.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah, maybe I have to switch my. Nah, I'll be good.
It's gonna come through the headphones. I'm gonna have to smell that
Smell-o-vision, man. Smell-o-vision. We got that exclusive stuff only on the Unknown
shit.
Podcast.
Only here on the Unknown Pod.
Oh yeah. So I'll still keep this open here.
All right. Beep, 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 beep.
See, it gets in your brain.
All right. Let's rock and roll.
Let's fucking rock and roll. All right. So are we doing the recording shit or?
Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah, we going.
All right.
This is it. Is this official?
Official. All right. So I'll just count down 3, 2, 1, and then hit record.
Oh.
We won't do the clapping thing. I think that just got confusing.
Well,
Yeah.
I was able to do it without having to do any of that shit before.
Same with
anyway,
how
so-
when we did it with Taggart.
So that's fine.
if we just leave the little pause at the beginning, I mean, you just find it that way.
Yeah. It's not hard.
Just tell us when you want us to hit record. And
Sure. I'm going to count down then. So 3, 2, 1, record. Say hello.
Recording.
hello.
Hello.
What's up?
All right.
All right.
So-
all right. Oh, sorry. Let's get my Outcast on.
Do it, dude.
All right. So let's get this shit going.
Let's.
All right. So gonna count down. I'll let you know when. And 5 seconds. Welcome to episode 26 of the Unknown Podcast. Whoop whoop, of course.
Yeah.
Can't go an episode without that.
Got to keep it.
I am
24.
I am your non-juggalo host, Scott. And I'm sorry. And tonight I'm joined by the original crew here. We've got the one smooth juggalo, Brian Smoothington.
What an intro for me. Thank you very much.
So
I am
we
here.
got we got ambiguously kind of juggalo Brandon.
Yeah. I was really curious where my what my intro was going to be after you got Smoothies was so good.
If you're ambiguously half juggalo, you should at least give one whoop. Maybe not two. There we go.
I wasn't
Yeah.
entirely sure where to put you in your juggalo status, so that's where I went.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Sweet.
Right on.
So I'm assuming I'm the only one with a shot tonight.
Ha, au contraire. I'm bringing it back for episode.
Oh.
Oh, Smoothie. He's touching the alcohol again.
Yeah,
We
the
got him back on the sauce.
you know, the cup's a little small.
Yeah,
Big.
They have these. They
It
have
looks like
these
you
at
peed in a cup.
sample time. No, they had these at Wawa. These little 4-ounce cups. So I was like, hey, that looks like enough glass. I'm not going to fill it to 4.
Shot enough glass. Yeah, I'd
So,
say so.
about 2 ounces. So got the old fireball
good enough.
here. We got the
I
old
still got
fireball.
my fireball here, so we'll do our shot. Sorry, Brandon slacked.
out. Yep.
It's
He's
good.
out and he didn't get any more. How dare you?
It's good.
Screwed that up.
I picked up the slack this week. See how this goes.
All right, thank God. All right, so let's clink this shit.
Clinky clink. Plastic on plastic, baby.
Brandon, you should taste this.
Oh man.
It's extra cold.
I could tell. Oh yeah, mine's frosty as shit. Just just smooth going down my gills.
It was nice.
All right, so what are we all drinking on there, homies?
I guess I'll go first since I've
Yes,
been gone for.
I see you.
couple
So
weeks. This is probably only a temporary thing. See how it goes. Maybe only here. I'll partake in these, but I didn't want these to go bad. I got the Pilsner Urquell. That reminds me of Steve Urquell. That a while back, I had posted.
I like how you said it, Steve Urquell.
Every time I saw it when I was working, that's all I would think of. And then I posted that picture on Instagram, I guess shortly before Christmas with the lunchbox thing.
Okay.
I think it came in this guy. This
Oh,
little,
nice. Yeah.
Thing. And I picked it
Thing.
up,
Yeah.
but I never had drank them.
Okay.
So I wanted to, before they go bad, I want to enjoy them. So it's just a Pilsner. It's only like 4, very low alcohol here. So
Yeah. Well, Pilsner. Any Pilsner is a Pilsner, pretty much.
So I don't have my glass. I'm just gonna drink it out of the can. So like
Roughnecking it.
crack
Didn't even hear it.
Oh, see, it's so smooth. It's
You open that smoothly as shit. All right, Brandon, what do you got on?
All right, I got from Mad Tree Brewing Company, the one that's like 10 minutes away from me. They release this one once a year. It's called Galaxy High. It's a high IBU Imperial IPA.
Oh shit, son, that's gonna be hoppy as fuck.
It's another hoppy as fuck.
Be dry.
9.5.
Oh yeah.
on the Richter scale.
Boom.
Got a PBR. Here, look.
Yes. Oh, and only a regular size PBR.
Yeah. Well, I've got 30 of them, so it's good.
Well, that's what happens when you have to get the new
Oh,
microphone.
Let's get that crack. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, it's probably so crisp. Oh, I can't even imagine the sound that crisp open was.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Down the hatch.
Hell yes.
All right.
Fall
So
asleep. Smoothie.
Huh?
Smoothie, I'm pretty sure is losing his fucking mind because when we started this call,
Right.
for one, it was just on the blank screen, his green screen in the background with a microphone in front of it. So I thought there was going to be some sort of like show going on in the background, but that didn't happen. But then all of a sudden, up creeps to the microphone a Buzz Lightyear toy. And we got that as a puppet show for a little while. It was very bizarre. I'm pretty sure Smoothie is crying out for help right now, and we probably should give it to him.
No, it's all good. I'm excited. I got to take it. We were watching Toy Story 3 before I came down. Well,
Got excited, grabbed your Buzz Lightyear toy, and brought it onto the
taking
podcast.
out all the toys. No, I pulled my normal. I fell asleep throughout the course of the movie.
How
and
can you fall asleep to Toy Story, man? It's a classic. Come on.
I was comfortable on the couch, man. I was just
Fair enough.
chilling, had to rest up for the pod. And I was looking down at my phone because Brandon's beer, Galaxy High. There was a TV show cartoon back in the 80s called Galaxy High School. It just made me think. I just heard about that recently. I didn't remember it, but I was listening to a podcast by the Retroist, and he was talking about it. So
Okay.
I want to verify that was the name of it, and that just made me think of it. That's all.
I thought you fell asleep.
It's possible.
And dreamt of it.
And
Dreamt of that Galaxy High.
always
I
dreaming about.
wouldn't expect it like that quick at the beginning of the show to just pass
Yeah,
off asleep.
just like
I
nod your
haven't
head
drank in a
down.
while, so maybe the shot did it.
The shot just knocked him out.
Good
Like,
night,
start collecting.
gentlemen.
So,
I-
all right.
yeah. Tie the back of my head like Deuce Bigelow.
Okay. What a reference.
So
Yeah.
speaking of your green screen, when's there going to be something on it, man?
Never.
Every week we're gonna keep checking in though.
Once I
Yeah,
have
here's a green screen report.
all right, well here's here's the green
I don't know.
screen for the first week of February.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, it's still green and still wrinkly, but nothing's on there.
Okay,
I will
you
say
gotta iron that out.
I do gotta iron it out before we get something up there. But hopefully now this week was the first full week that I stopped working at Giant
Oh no.
last week. The week before. Well, my last week was the
R.I.P.
week before.
Giant. You
This was
lost your
my,
best employee
hey, they felt the
and
same
your
way.
smoothest employee.
They felt the same way, but
I bet.
I just felt that it was just getting to be too much, and maybe they were very very kind. They said if you ever need it back, even like Christmas, whatever, just call. We'll get you back in there because you were competent. So I appreciate that being competent. But it's been nice. So like this whole week, it was great not having to go from one job to the other, be working until 10:30 at night and get my sleep and everything. So, and it's also going to enable me to be more consistent with the podcast, obviously, because I'll be home. I won't be taking away time during the week and then doing this, even though it's at 11 o'clock, missing out on the.
So the answer to when the green screen is going to be functional is
And
that he quit Giant, so he got more time for his family. Come
question.
on, are you not following this?
Yeah. So anyway, yes, I'll be able to, while I'm spending time with the
We're
family.
getting the extended edition version of this Lord of the Rings tale.
So yes, when I get a chance to figure out how to do it and incorporate it into the Google Hangout without using a separate program, then maybe soon. That's the final answer.
Maybe soon.
Ooh,
there you go,
soon.
people. Maybe soon.
Hey, speaking of maybe soon,
Yeah.
did you hear about the Tool album?
Oh, I didn't see any new news. What are we talking here?
So that was there's the big music like instrument conference thing that took place last weekend, and like every like big musician is there like selling whatever gear that they work with. So Danny Carey was there and he was doing a meet and greet, and like it's even on video. Somebody recorded it. Somebody walked up to Danny Carey and talked to him and was asking him about his drums and stuff. And then, so when's the new Tool album coming out? And he said should be mid-April. That's what we're shooting for, at least. Just like very matter of a fact, like it's coming out mid-April.
He's probably so sick of that fucking question.
Probably
trying to do so many different musical things and separate from Tool, and all it is fans following around like, hey,
of course.
I don't give a shit about your project right now. Please give me a new Tool album.
I think
So
we're definitely
about it for another 20 years after that.
I think we gotta assume this will be their last album for sure. If this one even
I
does.
have no doubt in my mind. It's this is it.
Their swan song, if you will.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good.
But
that'd
it
be
took
cool
them
if
a
it
while
came out in
to do
April.
a Perfect Circle too, so
Mhm.
probably about the same amount of time almost. Oh, anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, at least there's that.
Yeah.
So it probably won't be out in April, but
No, I doubt it. They're gonna have to perfect that thing until maybe next April.
At least it sounds like he does have it rehearsed pretty good. He's like, you know what? People keep asking me this question. I'm going to have a good answer for them, and it'll sound believable.
I'll have an answer. It's
That was
probably bullshit. But,
there was probably somebody else that asked, and he was like, "It'll be out in October." Yeah, mid-October. That's what we're planning for. That's my guess.
They've probably been saying the same months for like the last 10 years. Yeah, this April.
Just April is just the default answer. Whether it be 2018 or 2008 or whatever.
Yeah. Fucking bastards.
That'd be cool if it actually did happen.
I'm not holding my breath for that album until I'm actually listening to it. I won't even believe it when I buy the physical copy of it.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't real.
What are you
This is
gonna do?
gonna be
CD of it because that's all they're gonna release.
Yeah,
right?
well, I'm gonna have to because I doubt they're gonna have any digital releases.
Right.
So
or a
I'm gonna
vinyl
have to
release. They've got to do a vinyl release.
I'm
right?
sure they'll do vinyl. They're in style now.
But now they are very in style, so they'd be stupid not to.
Yeah. Everyone's doing vinyl. So
How's
if
your
they
first vinyl working out for you there, Smoothie?
have you listened to it?
I've listened to it like a little bit, but I mean,
Okay.
last week before the show, I haven't been down here much to
Okay.
partake in it more, but it sounds good. I probably, like I said, this is a cheap little USB thing, and even probably needs a new needle or something. I don't know because the record's new, but it still has a little. I know you're going to expect like pop, little bit of pop and whatever. I'm assuming from vinyl, but it seems like it's probably dirty and dusty. You probably could use one of those cool slip pads or something. What are they
Clean
called?
that needle.
Can you
Yeah,
clean
there's
it?
all kinds of good stuff that you can do.
So, but I have a vision
Search for a new needle. I got a new needle for mine for like $10. So
yeah, I got some ideas for down here. I've been spending my Thursdays, my work from home Thursdays back down here trying to clean and everything. And I did rehook back up my PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 down here.
nice.
But I have like a little table that I want to put my boom box with the cassette here and the turntable on, and then I want to put my old TV so I can put my VCR back up here, and
There you go.
just have really my little thing, my little retro
Yeah,
hideaway. So
I'm working on the same thing down here. I got a Nintendo and a PS2 hooked up as of now
yeah, I have my
to a CRT.
my PS2 and my Wii are in the closet over here because I would like to put those back out, at least the Wii anyway, to play through some of the games I never played through while I'm down here.
Wii is so easily moddable too.
And this one is, but I think I messed something up, but I forget.
Same here. I got to redo ours also.
Yeah, I forget. It's been a while. Like I flipped, for whatever reason, it flipped the homebrew channel. So like when I boot up the one version of the homebrew channel, it's upside down.
Okay.
Then there's like an alternate one you can use, but like I don't even really care about that all that much.
Gotcha.
My only reason for modding it was for remodding it because I did have that to put all the games on the hard drive. My regular games, just so I don't have to switch discs and everything.
The Wii mod was cool. I enjoyed that.
It was. And I remember when I first did it with my original Wii, and had like the games and everything downloaded and everything, and it was awesome when I had the whatever program I was using with the for the NES emulator and everything. I was able to stream the games off my computer as well.
That's
so like
really
I didn't even have it physically connected.
Yeah.
And I had like the whole library of games.
That's
and
awesome.
Are you lamenting the end of the Wii shop?
I forgot. I just watched the video. I forgot who it was who posted it, and I wanted to get a few things, but I think it's done now, right? It was the end of January.
Yep. You can say goodbye to it.
You can say goodbye to what? What happened?
The Wii shop.
Oh, gotcha.
They murdered it.
Gotcha.
They took it out back and put a bullet in its head.
Which was dumb because that was the best version of the virtual console and everything, because you had all the Turbo Graphics, you had Sega, you had all the different classic consoles in there, and it was like you're truly.
I'm assuming they weren't making much money off of it anymore.
Yeah, not now, but it's a shame to see that go. But I mean, I guess you do have to now. Hopefully they can recreate that magic on the Switch.
They're not.
Not holding my.
Yeah, they're not whatsoever.
Which
they don't have any interest in that, I don't think.
No. Did you guys see that PlayStation Plus, as of next month, won't have any PS3 games with it anymore?
Or Vita, yeah. I was just going to say.
Or Vita, yeah.
That's crappy as well, but
yeah.
Oh, that's just the plus part of it, though, right? Because like I was thinking about with the dawn of, well, the new Resident Evil 2 and everything. I wanted to go back and get the Vita was a weird beast because you didn't get all the games for whatever reasons. They didn't have the licensing, especially for like Sony games. So like I can't get the first Resident Evil for the Vita, but I can still get it on the PlayStation 3 and everything. And I want to go and download, or buy those games as well.
Oh yeah, it is weird that they have that and Metal Gear Solid 1 you can't play on the Vita as well. I remember when I used to play mine, I wanted to play that and couldn't do that.
Yeah, because
I don't remember what the reasoning for that was.
It's licensing. They didn't have licensing to these
It's a
of their
fucking Sony
own game. And there was at a time like you could get them, and then they pulled them, and there was like a little way around it that you could still get it, but it's like the Vita don't. That's
You'd be a fucking hacker.
I could go on an even bigger rant about the Vita.
Oh God,
I
don't.
think.
It's not worth it.
Right.
It's not.
It's really not. That console was not great.
No.
It had potential, but it was not good.
No, Sony made it not good, and that's what pisses me off. They treated that like the little redheaded freaking stepchild, and like the memory card thing.
They couldn't compete with the 3DS, so they kind of had to just abandon it.
Yep.
I think they could have. I know
they tried.
It's a whole different market. Like if you look at most of the games on there, they're all like RPGs, JRPGs. So it's very geared toward
on the 3DS.
Yeah, it's the same thing, which I guess they translate well for handhelds. I'm assuming why
those games are great for handhelds.
They're much better for that stuff. Yeah,
but like the whole memory card thing is still boggles my mind. Like stop like with their whole proprietary.
Well, yeah, that was another thing that sucked because you could only get the PlayStation ones, right? And they were expensive as hell for the amount of memory.
For like no space.
It never dropped. Like it was 32 gig, I think was the highest one you can get, and that ran like that's still like $100.
That's stupid.
It's like
motherfuckers.
You can get like a 128 gig micro SD card for like $15. Yeah, it's like
less.
Why? Like you're cutting your own legs off. Obviously, they were cutting their own legs off because that's people didn't want to spend that money.
You think they'll ever do another handheld, Sony?
No, they've already abandoned 2.
Yeah,
I can't imagine them trying to compete again.
And now they're telling their first-party developers to start working on PS5 titles.
I guess that's already kind of been happening anyway.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm assuming that'll be probably next year. Will be PS5 and whatever thing they're doing with the Xbox. I feel like Xbox seems to be going in a route like a cell phone company more than a console company. They're like kind of doing like sort of upgrades, like every year basically. Now they're gonna have some sort of upgrade,
right?
And I think there's also like a subscription. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Nope, never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
Well, what were you saying? What were you thinking?
I don't know. Just we'll move on. I lost my train of thought there.
Well, no, I know after I had initially sold my first 360 and then went to get another one for a time, they had that little subscription like thing where I was able to get the 360 I have now. I was able to get, it was like $15 a month. So, which included live and everything, and it was like a contract. It was 2 years, $15 a month, and then the console was yours. So you kind of like.
Who did you pay the $15 a month to?
Microsoft. Oh. So you went in.
I don't remember that at all. That's
I forget how it worked because I got it at Best Buy, but you went in and.
I had no idea that was a thing.
I forget how
crazy.
I redeemed it, but it was cool. So it enabled me to get another 360, which I still have. But that's what I thought you were saying. Maybe they were going to try and do something like that. I thought it was a great.
I remember reading something about them kind of going like in a cell phone business model, but I'll have to go look back.
I hope that doesn't happen. Is that really where we're headed with that?
They make a fuck ton of money, dude.
I think that has its like advantages though. If you're not able to drop like X amount on the Xbox 7 2 or whatever the hell they're going to call that, or the PlayStation 5. I think that's a good way to get it, to obtain it, as long as it's not, you're not overpaying. Like I said, I paid of course more than I would have paid by buying it and then including the Xbox Lives. Like I said, it was all bundled together. But if even if it's a little more, but it gives you that ability to say, well, I
know, but I like comparing it to how cell phones work now. Like, I liked it better when I had an upgrade available for my phone and I could walk into the Apple store and give them $200 and they'd give me the new phone. And that's not how that works anymore. Now I have to pay $35 a month for my damn phone that's going to cost me $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be paying that for 2 years.
So I hope the consoles don't try to do something like that. Personally, I'd rather just spend $500 on a new console.
Same.
I
don't
think I think keep it as an option, but don't make that the only route to go.
Well, and I guarantee the next Xbox is going to be digital only. They're already making an Xbox One that's doesn't even have a disc drive.
Well, they wanted to do that initially with this.
Yeah, they did. And
then
I'm
it got
assuming
off.
that's what they're going to actually go for the next generation.
It's
I would put money on that.
It makes sense.
it's tough, like, because
Yeah.
I've gotten more digital games, like, actually bought for the PlayStation 4
Yeah.
because they've been so cheap. But the only thing that still does concern me, and I was looking because I got an email that the Ultraviolet service,
I got that too.
it's like right there is proof. They said they're working like anywhere, movies anywhere or whatever that has.
Yep.
So whenever I get a digital code, it usually shows up on Google everywhere, like YouTube. I can watch it for free, but that's kind of scary when it says we're working. If you put money into these movies and then all of a sudden they're shutting down the service and trying to get them all over there, it's like there goes your loss of money that you put into it. And I think that's
true.
A lot of people.
I'm pretty confident that most of these are going to stay in business for a while, though.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, most of them could throw that movies anywhere. Like, I'm not worried about any of my movies disappearing, but I can see that being like, that's like the first realization of this. Oh my gosh, there's a possibility of losing this. And it should be easily more easy to recover because, like people always say, you don't own that. It makes you feel like that. You don't physically own that.
You're basically paying for a license to play.
Right. One day Apple's going to shut down iTunes and everybody that spent all of that money on all of those songs are not going to be able to play them anymore. That's going to happen.
That's why I like Google. That's why I always, when I do digital music, I will go through Google Play because they have the MP3, the highest quality you can get for MP3. I download them. They're on my hard drive. I don't worry about that.
Yeah, but the license is still attached to them.
You get
the MP3, even after you download them.
No, not the.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I know that's how Apple works.
No,
yeah.
I can share them. I can't. I ran into the problem like a while ago, like very early on when Casey was younger. I got him a Google tablet or whatever, and we got him a gift card for it, and he downloaded like an album or bought something with it, and I couldn't listen to it on my account. I had to go in and run something to strip out the thing because it was tied to his account. But once you get the MP3, like anything that I've downloaded, I can share with you. I can give them to you guys. Technically, it's not going to affect your playback of them. Once you get,
well, you got to strip the DRM off of it before that, right?
No, not on the. You only get, I think, twice you can download them. So, like if I bought, like I just bought, what the heck album did I buy? Something psychopathic related. I bought.
No.
Damn.
Oh, the new drive-by thing.
Oh yeah.
Which I was.
That still exists.
Yeah, they have a few albums and it's good.
Oh. I know one.
I like it. I like it, and I like the cover for it. Maybe the next tape I'll pull it up. But I downloaded it and
put it on your green screen.
Yes, right here. I downloaded it, and once it says, you can download this twice. If you're doing it just through the browser, if you do it through the Google Play Music Manager, you can unlimited downloads of it. But so like I can only download another time, technically. So if I lose the files, then I'm SOL.
Right on.
Alrighty.
I'll just stick with Spotify though.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah,
until the next thing comes.
Of course.
Yeah, no, like I said, if I'm buying it, I will buy it there, but I will still listen to it on Spotify just because I like the social aspect. I love that at the end of the year being able to track or other
basically
people
the only music I buy that's not tied to a subscription now would be vinyl. I don't buy any digital music.
Yeah, same here.
Because I've got it all streaming. Why buy it digitally? I'd rather just buy like a vinyl.
But again, that's like the conundrum I'm running into though, because it's like I look and see all these DVD, and I love having them, but because I don't have any place to nicely display them right now and everything, it's like just a lot
Beauty of Plex,
easier
man.
when I do Ply Rip with the Plex, or even like Voodoo. I'm like, should I just buy it digitally? But then I get pulled back in when I get emails like that. It's like, I don't want to know if I want to just solely go digital like that. 'Cause at least,
Then stick to someone that you know is going to last a long time. Just buy them off Amazon digitally. You know Amazon's never going to go out of business.
Not for a while.
that's true.
Yeah.
And like I said, with that Movies Anywhere, I'm pretty sure that goes across all the platforms. Like it'll show up. For like I said, for instance, I bought Halloween for Voodoo, but I can go on Amazon. I can
Yeah,
go on the
you can redeem them
YouTube.
there. Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, if Movies Anywhere puts it on all those, so I can watch it any of the places. I
Sweet.
So that includes Amazon Video, you said?
Yeah, so if I go
Not
out
like Netflix or Hulu, though, would it?
no, but any like things where you can buy movies. So like on Google Movies,
Okay, got
YouTube, it'll show up for that I can watch it through there. So wherever,
YouTube also?
so wherever I choose to watch it, because it goes through that Movies Anywhere, which propagates it to all the different.
That's cool. I did not know that.
So which
Sweet.
is why that Voodoo or the Ultraviolet thing didn't scare me too much.
Yeah.
You're only shaking a little bit in your boots.
Just a little bit, but that was
All
just the concept. Yes. Yes.
All right.
So now everybody is hip to the ways of digital video, and
Are they? I mean, I don't know if they
We
are.
covered it all.
All right. Do we want to talk about Anthem? Since
yeah,
you
we
guys
can
played
right
it
into
today, and I didn't because I didn't fucking download it properly.
Then you
How
just
about that one?
then you just abandoned the party. You were there at least talking
Hey,
to us.
I ordered cheesesteaks and it came, and I had priorities there.
You didn't even say bye. You just
No, I was ready for some fucking cheesesteaks, man. It's like I'm gonna get this shit all over my shirt and watch The Office and fucking eat some cheesesteaks.
That's
I
they're
don't blame you.
delicious.
doesn't sound bad at all.
Goddamn delicious. Anyway,
So we checked out Anthem today.
so what'd you think?
I liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed the time that we played.
Yeah, I had some fun with it as well.
Mhm.
It was good. I don't know now, Scott. When you played it, you did play it last week. You said how we were what on like the second. We finish like the second mission.
I think so, yeah.
How many do you get? Like how?
I don't know. I didn't finish the. I've
You
only
play
played a
it?
couple missions myself. I mean, yeah, I was doing it with a bunch of random people, so it wasn't as fun. I mean, it's still fun, but it's more fun to play with other people. And I could see that this would be a game that we could all play and really actually
perfect for
enjoy.
that.
Yeah,
I like the mechanics. I like the way it handled.
Mhm.
yeah. All the
Flying
flying in it was great. Yeah,
Yeah, that was fun. I felt like Iron Man. That's what I felt like every time I was zooming up.
that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm fucking Iron Man.
But I like how you could get like if there were enemies below you, can kind of do that hover thing.
Yeah.
like, and you
Yeah, I
take
love
them from
everything was cool.
the thing. So yeah, overall, I liked it. I'd like to see how it is without all the loading and everything. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going
Did you guys have any matchmaking problems or anything like that?
No, it was pretty smooth once we were in there. I noticed
Smooth.
when we had finished the first mission and then jumped in the second one, we had a different member on our team, the different fourth person, but it
Yeah.
was
Mhm.
smooth. Like there was no issue with that.
Oh,
It
good.
just-
Yeah, I had a lot of
Yeah,
problems
I
last
know.
week, but I played it last night and today on the Xbox, and it played pretty well. So
Yeah. Our biggest thing,
they
and
must have known what they fucked up.
I guess the biggest thing, and other people were saying that as well, was the load, how frequent was
Yeah.
the loading.
There's a lot of loading.
Yeah, a whole lot of loading.
Yeah,
Really
that is a
long
problem.
loading.
But as for the game, like I said, I wasn't I didn't play much of Destiny 2, like you were saying
Yeah.
earlier today, Brandon. But I did like Destiny 1, the little bit that I played. I never played any of the expansions. I only played the
No.
main
Destiny
game.
2 is basically a lot like Destiny 1.
See, and that's another
It's
place.
exactly the same.
it's another thing I could go on a rant about. Not that I was some
Do it.
huge gung ho Destiny person to begin with, but like I hate when companies, and now I know that I don't know if that was more so the Activision piece of it, but when they initially came out and said this game can last 10 years.
No, it was going to. They had a 10-year plan for it.
But it's like, why then was there a Destiny 2? Like, it's expand on the initial.
No, we talked about this already.
Yeah.
The 10 years was supposed to be 3 games over 10 years.
With expansions in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that all planned out.
Oh,
well,
I didn't know. The way I had, that's right. We did talk about this. But the way I had initially thought or was thinking was it was just going to be one game where they were adding on, which I thought was a good idea.
Yeah, that would have been a better idea, but they had to improve mechanics and shit, and you can only do that by basically releasing a whole new game.
That will kind of make sense.
But yeah,
I'm sure.
I mean, as far as story goes, I have no fucking idea what's going on with it, but that game, it's the story is just kind of being blabbed at you as you're playing it. I felt like in Anthem.
But you're definitely not starting at the beginning of the story either. So that,
not that I could tell. No.
I mean, you start at level 10. Your character.
Yeah.
I would assume it's not at the beginning of the story. Also,
it's true.
But I guess it's got like a 60-hour long story from what Lane told me.
But it is going to be all online like Destiny, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't even. I couldn't play any, at least in the demo. Maybe it's different with the full game, but I couldn't even play a mission like solo. It was matchmaking for everything.
Gotcha.
See that I don't know how I feel about that. I would like the ability.
The option.
I'm still a campaign guy. Like I'd rather most of the time.
This is a campaign. You just have to play it with other people,
right? No, but you know what I'm saying. But I don't have to. On my own time, my own terms, I can jump in and start.
Yeah,
I mean, technically you can. It's just with other people. They'll probably all start from the same spot as you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it is what it is. Like, I mean, that's what the game.
Yeah.
Is for. The game is a good option for us all to be able to hop on and play with each other when we're able to.
Yeah, no, that is. I'm just in terms of my personal preference of games, kind of going back to Rainbow Six as well. Like I was. Still,
well, it's just a different type of game. It's multiplayer only. You just have to be into that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And
it has to be worth it to you. If it's not, then don't get it. We'll play without you, Smoothie.
Well, no, I enjoyed
Grumpy little Gus.
I enjoyed this, and I liked how it played. But,
okay.
I don't know if I'm going to
play with you. Then.
I wish our stream would have saved, but I managed to fuck that one up.
Damn.
So you were saying you just, instead of stopping the stream before you popped off, you just turned
this
off.
When I'm done with my PlayStation, I always just power it off. It's what I always do.
Throw the brick at it, shut it off.
With the PlayStation, I noticed that it holds. Like even if you do, I'm assuming when you turn it off, you go right into rest mode. You don't turn it fully off, correct?
I go fully off is what I do.
Oh, living large.
Yeah.
Because I when I do rest mode, and I know like when Casey uses it, West Side, when I do rest mode, I tell well no, even with the powering off, because Casey still he'll turn it completely off when he plays Just Dance. But when I've gone back on and started the game, it's still there, like in the menu.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if it was something like that it just still could be stopped, but I guess not. Because you said Lane or
I thought about that. I have not tried it yet.
Well, didn't you say somebody was Lane or Tyler playing after?
Yeah, but he'd be on his profile though. So if I flip over to my profile, I might be able to hit stop on it.
It might be. So it might not be a complete lost.
Yeah, I did think of that earlier, but then I forgot to try it.
Though I would imagine that it would be a pretty huge stream if it's just sitting there idly recording.
It's not still going.
Hours of
but maybe hitting that
menu,
make the video process or something. I don't know. I will try it.
We'll have to see how that goes.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's our thoughts on Anthem.
Yeah. So Anthem
we might buy it.
I think I'm down with it if you guys want to get it.
I might trade. Like I said, I'm fully on board with
down with that
more PlayStation
mm-hmm.
now, so I might like take If I have to, I'll take back Black Ops 4 for the not 360 Xbox One and put it and see how much I'll get.
Right on.
For its Anthem when it comes out.
The only thing that bugs me is it's made by EA.
Eh.
But I like having the BioWare stamp on there as well because I'm happy with
They make a lot of good games.
most of the Mass Effect. I don't think I've ever played the Dragon Age series, but I like.
I always wanted to.
I played a couple of them. Never beat a single one of them, but I played probably all 3 of them. Just not all the way through.
Yeah, those are long
need to-
games, aren't they?
They were really fucking long. I played Inquisition for a very long time, and I feel like I'm barely even into it. Damn.
Right, the most
Damn
recent
those
one.
RPGs. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Fun
in.
game.
I was considering today. I was in GameStop and I was looking at some old PlayStation since I hooked back up my PlayStation 3 and seeing what I could get. That not necessarily. I should have gotten. I wish I didn't walk out. Maybe if I go down there again, I'll have to get them just because they were complete. Like it had the books and everything. The Darksiders 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
I've never played 2. I'm still in the process. I think Darksiders was a PlayStation Plus one way back in the day, so I wasn't able to finish it. I got pretty far in it, so now that I have it, but I'd like to have for my collecting abilities, I'd like to have the
Abilities.
Yes. Like it's a superpower you're hoarding.
Abilities now.
My abilities, yes.
I have the ability to buy too many video games.
I have the ability to have a bunch of shit. Yeah, that's called having a job, Smoothie. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
fun.
Good ability.
It's a superpower, yes. I like superpower better.
All right, we'll go with that.
That works.
So what else? Wow, we're moving along here with our topics and stuff. What haven't we talked about in a couple weeks? We haven't talked about Juggalo stuff really that much.
Do you have anything to say? I mean,
we never touched
really
on,
anything.
Well, we never touched on. I don't think why Violent J canceled his. I don't even know if we touched on him canceling his tour.
We did.
I think we did.
There wasn't much to say. It was just speculations with a Z.
Well, he had confirmed a couple weeks ago why he canceled it.
Oh, okay.
So part of it, I guess, was the mental part of it with him, but it was more or less a stress thing because they went out on. He said that they had finished the album the day before, like completely finished it. They both went on tour, but they didn't have any of the art or the photos or anything done for the thing. And he kind of is like, wait a minute, I can't be out on the. It was easier for him to cancel, I guess, and just bring Shaggy in to do that on his days off or whatever, because Shaggy's still going strong with it. So I commend him for being honest, but it's still hilarious that this album that you were supposed to have done back in October.
Right.
I mean, we called that though. They didn't record a song until probably about a month ago.
Yep.
100% correct. Yes.
I kind of don't believe that story, but sure, we'll go with it.
Well, that's what he did, but he didn't. I didn't realize. I wish I had knew where I could pull that clip up easily. That night, he sounded like he was on something, which he probably was.
He always does.
But he has a lisp, and I didn't realize that. Like when he's talking, and it was very pronounced, and when he was talking about this on the Juggalo show. But I went back and was watching one of the clips from Shockumentary where he's talking about like the where him and Shaggy are going about, everybody takes a slice of the merchandise when he's acting all
cheese.
Yeah. If you hear him talking, you can hear that lisp as well. I was like, I did not realize. I thought it was just because he was on something. I was like, he doesn't sound too freaking good in this thing. It sounds like he needs to go home and go to bed or something and sleep this off. But the lisp apparently has been there, just very
sliced a little bit off.
Always been here, Smoothie.
So that
I didn't know that they said why they canceled the tour.
No.
Yeah, I wanted to mention it last week, but we kind of didn't get into it. We had quite the ensemble last week. So, and Scott just left.
All right, see you, Scott.
He had enough of the Juggalo talk.
His cheesesteaks must be there.
More cheesesteaks. We want some of his cheesesteaks.
I would love some cheesesteaks right now.
Be delicious. Would be delicious.
Send him an invite or something. Try to get him back.
Well, when you dropped last week, you just came back as well.
That's true.
So it should be. I mean, he has it. It's in the chat link. Let's just see if he wants to answer and say where he went. I'm gonna be a smart ass and say more cheesesteaks come. Oh, let's see.
No, there we go.
I didn't use any space. Is it?
Come on back.
Is it him? Yeah, that's him. Look at how it came through in the Twitter chat. I can't really write. Hey, more cheesesteaks come, Scott.
I wish.
That seems like he just bounced. Like
yeah, well, my internet just told me to go fuck myself and disconnected for no reason. So here we are.
Hell yeah.
Solid work.
Cool. I can get cheesesteak right about now. I'm so hungry.
We figured you were either going for your more cheesesteaks came or you were tired of the Juggalo talk and just said, that's it. Now.
That's a good idea. Okay.
I'm not revealing my secrets. Yeah, you can just leave whenever you want, Brandon. It's fine.
Cool. So when this what is this, the 9th Joker's card?
In total?
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. 10.
What the
fuck? This is the 4th card of the second deck.
So we're gonna do like a whole episode like dedicated to like track by track dissecting this thing or what?
Yes, but it won't be the weekend it comes out. I will be with our youth group at church. We're youth
not listening
advisors. We're not listening. Yes, we're not going to have an all-night album thing, but we are having an all-nighter, and I will be dead that Saturday night. I mean, I won't be sleeping as much as I will try to go to sleep. I'm sure I will not be allowed to go to sleep. But it's going to be fun. We're going to be playing some laser tag and some glow bowling and
laser tag's fun.
So that should be pretty exciting. But I haven't done one of these since we were advisors at our last church, and that's been a couple years, and I've gotten a lot older and more prone to falling asleep. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So that weekend, that'll be the
fall asleep.
That'll be the 15th
decade now. I feel.
Oh yeah, but it's
even.
I'm trying to. Well, I'm trying to figure out if it's gotten better or worse. I mean, there were like the Rainbow
6 days.
Just
yeah, you were just asleep right then and there.
Right in the lobby, just and that was the days when it just didn't automatically start, when it was relying on me to push the button to launch into it. I miss those days. Not
why can't they put Rainbow Six 3 on some current console to where we can play that damn game again? Out of all the games that could be a digital buy or something, like why not that one?
You gotta write your congressman.
I will.
But we didn't play 3. We didn't play 3 as much together.
The hell I did not. I played shit out of Rainbow Six 3.
But what I'm saying,
original Xbox with Scott and my buddy Dave.
See, I didn't have the original Xbox. We played the
party then because we played the shit out of it.
We played regular Vegas, or the first Vegas we played.
Vegas.
But they had the maps, I think, a couple map packs for, or at least in there for that were on 3.
Streets was one of them.
Oh yeah, I remember Streets.
Shit out of that. And then the alternate 1 and 2, the night version of the
game? They had that.
Yeah.
Good old Rainbow Six days.
Those were fun days.
We should have, Scott, you have it for what, Scott? The Xbox or the PlayStation 4? Or both?
Siege?
Yeah.
I have it for the Xbox.
Okay, I have it for the Xbox.
I also have it for the Xbox.
Yeah, I've been trying to get you guys to play it forever. It's just never going to happen.
Hey, we all got on and played today.
So yeah, there's hope for it happening if we all have
There's hope. If I would nag you enough, we might be able to play Siege together.
Yeah.
Just the terrorist hunts. That's all I want to play.
Yeah, well, that's all we need to play. And
I
it's
don't.
fun.
That's another game I wish they would have had a campaign for, but
Yeah.
I'm
Is
still
the
waiting.
terrorist hunt like pretty similar to the old terrorist hunt?
It cycles through different scenarios. There's Terrorist Hunt Classic, which is just like the old one. Then there's Save the Hostage, where you're just kind of protecting a hostage for 5 rounds. There's finding bombs and defusing 2 of them. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
It's
It
fun.
just cycles through them. You don't pick like
Yeah,
a classic or
you don't get a choice, unfortunately.
gotcha. But they're all.
They should. I wish they did have a mode for just Classic. But I'm sorry, what?
But you like all the different modes though? They're all good.
I don't really care for rescuing the hostage, but I still play it.
Now,
when it pops up.
Going back to yearly, is that still? Is there going to be a Rainbow Siege 2, or are they still working?
Doubtful.
Are
They
they?
were talking about how they were just gonna. They're doing the season thing, and that's really
It's working out a lot
them.
for them.
So are they still pretty active or consistent with their releases? That's cool.
They are, yeah.
I'm every once in a while I'll get the hankering to play, and I suck, and because I haven't really.
So do I. It's still fun to play. You play with 4 people, or no, 5. I think it's 5 altogether.
I guess if we were all playing,
you kill bots.
Yeah, I guess you could do.
You don't have to play the online. There's also just like those modes, but online.
Yeah,
so it's 2 teams of people, and fuck that, because they're way better than you'll ever be, and I'll ever be.
That's why I don't like. I feel like I'm doing them a disservice by being there, especially when I shoot them by accident.
Yeah,
which you will do.
Yeah, it's always friendly fire on. Pretty much, can't turn that option on. But maybe we will have to.
We will
make that.
Stay tuned for the Unknown Podcast live stream of Rainbow Six Siege coming to you probably 5 years from now.
Or, well, even if we see it on the cheap for, I mean, I know you can stream through the Xbox too, but it seems like it's easier with the PlayStation 4, and I've seen it a couple of times for like $8, I think, on the PS4. So maybe even just picking it up when it's on sale.
We could if you really want to do it that way.
But we all already own it on the other.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I mean, I would also rather play it on the PS4, but whatever.
Yeah, we already have it.
Right.
Anyway.
Yep.
How about we take our break?
Let's do it.
Is it break time?
Sure. It works for me.
And then it's Spotify playlist time.
It certainly is.
We'll see how quick we can get through it this week. So stick around, everyone. We will be back with the Unknown Podcast. I like giving my sensual voice there at the end. I don't know why.
Yeah, glad you do. I like it a lot.
So something happened with my recording where it just kind of stopped 20 minutes in recording. So I guess we're stuck with what Smoothie's got.
All right.
I still got it going. So it's good.
Damn, mine's still working. You son of a bitch.
That's fine.
I know. I'm not happy about it either, but it just kind of happened. Damn you, Audacity. You were my only hope.
Damn.
All right.
Still need that audition from Kyle.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Son of a bitch.
I'm kidding. You even were like, dang, this subscription is really expensive.
Damn, look at how expensive this is. Hint, 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 hint. Give me the fucking file.
Nothing at all.
I know. I was like, yeah, whatever.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed that. All right. Great.
All right, I'm getting a beer. Getting another shot? Or no? Not tonight?
Sure, why not? I'm probably only one beer, so I'll grab another shot. It's nice and cold.
What's up? Fuck y'all, fuck all you motherfuckers. Anyone in the chat? Fight me. I will take you all on. Someone's coming back, I think. I don't know. Or not. Billie Jean is not my lover. All right, Audacity, go fuck yourself. The smooth one has returned.
Yes, I have. I have. And I got a pretzel.
Oh, pretzel.
No cheesesteak, though.
Oh, it is no cheesesteak.
I had a great cheesesteak the other night. Good.
Did you go to Philly for it?
Nah.
Well, you should have.
This was called the dragon cheesesteak. So it had some kind of dragon hot sauce on it and jalapenos in it. Delicious.
All right.
It felt just as good the next morning coming out.
I highly doubt it. I believe that.
On the cold days we've been having it. Warmed the
It warmed your insides. And the rim of your butthole.
Oh, new from Howdy Inc. New from Howdy Inc. Anthem demo. I just got a message that popped up. Does that mean it's
For real?
Stopped. Let's see how long this.
hold on, just before we go on here. Something let me pop back to Howdy Inc. Anthem. No, it still says live now.
It's not playing.
Yeah. Stop playing.
That's weird
Sorry.
though. That the
RIP demo live stream.
burm, 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 burm.
Or 12 hours from now, maybe it'll start working.
Let's go back to
That'd be great.
Hey, Lane. Flip over to my profile when you get a minute and see if you can click stop on the stream. All right. If you end up over there. I know, I got it too, but still not working right. Just try it if you can. No big deal. Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's do this.
Well, I'm finished chilling.
All right. Probably for the best.
All right. I'm going on pause and take a 5 second, and I guess I'll bring us back in.
You'll bring it in? Okay.
Yeah, nice pretzely bring in. So
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm pausing now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from emptying our bladders and filling up our cups and our cans and all that good stuff. Welcome back to the second half of the Unknown Podcast. As we had mentioned before we headed out here, it's time to go over the weekly playlist. And it seems like everybody did their homework this week, at least in terms of the listening.
Are you patting yourself on the back this week there, Smoothie?
I mean, after Aaron tore into me last week, I felt the need that I had to step it up. And I was ready to go Friday at work, pen in hand, to take down my little notes on the songs.
Oh, shit. You went all out then.
Somebody at that point had uploaded their songs yet, so I had to rush through No Name, their songs today. But I did listen to them. Maybe not as much attention as I was given to the rest of the playlist, but I did listen to them.
Yeah.
So we did kind of get into a heated discussion, not really heated, but Scott and I were going back and forth about how we realized last week it turned out to be a little bit long.
Yeah, it's a long part of our show, but we also don't have much else to talk about sometimes.
So, I mean, it was longer. It was longer last week, especially with having 5 people here too, and going through at least 15 songs, 20.
Yeah.
I don't know, because everybody had
15, I'm pretty sure.
Last week. So it's, it did run a little bit longer. So I don't know how we're going about it tonight. But we'll figure it out. I'd like
do it quickly.
Yeah, I like the idea. Since it is only the 3 of us, we can quickly touch on the other songs.
Sure. Yeah, we might as well.
We'll
just go through it, and then we'll pick our favorites right after. We'll just say, here's a quick thought, move on, and then we could say, well, these 3 were my favorites or whatever at the end.
That sounds good. So let me pull up the list here. While we're doing that, we're also going to Brandon's shot list once again.
We're going to take an extra one for Brandon.
So we're gonna do another one here. So we're gonna
clink it.
Clinky clink. So frosty.
Oh man. Can't tell you how smooth that goes down. Brandon. Get that little warmth in your belly. Just the best.
Anyway, I gotta work tomorrow. I don't normally work on Sundays, but
that's going to be busy.
So
now, are you going to be working during the game?
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be pretty.
Is that why you're working?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't give 2 shits about the game whatsoever. So
I don't either.
I honestly forgot about it.
I'll watch the commercials this year. That's almost forward to. We are doing it at our church. We're going to have the game there, kind of like an outreach thing, but I have burgers and stuff, so I'm going to be eating. So I'm happy about that. I like eating's good. So that should be
lovely.
But I'm not going to necessarily be paying too much attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Patriots versus
the Rams.
Our team.
Yeah, I'm obviously rooting for the Rams because the Patriots just need to stop. Like,
they'll never stop. You can't stop that train. I don't know.
Brady train.
All right.
Anyway, Spotify.
We are on to Spotify. So
sports talk, people.
Yes.
There's all our expertise on football.
We will have none of that.
Patriots.
So the playlist this week. Everyone, Kyle was the only one who was
Kyle ducked out this week. As far as on the list goes, so
still got a full playlist going. So
yeah,
are we just gonna start at the top? I guess.
Yeah, sure. Do that.
All right, I will go first. Just because I'm talking. The first track we had on the list was a song called "Armadillo" by Against the Grain. This was submitted by our buddy Tags. I guess the album is Motor City Speed Rock. I'm still trying to get the thing, but the song was okay, but it's not my the screaming. I'm not a fan of that. That's not.
I honestly don't remember it all that well, so I don't really have a whole lot of input. I did listen to it. I just don't remember it that well.
I like the one thing I didn't have it noted here that I left at work because I was trying to. I was trying to leave little notes on the songs as I was listening to them, and I said it sounds like it'd be a fun song to play on Guitar Hero, which I think most of his songs are, like the how fast it was. It like at least the instrumental part sounded like it'd be fun to play on Guitar Hero. So that was my thoughts on Armadillo, the first one.
I don't think I skipped that track, but I don't really remember much about it.
It's a rock song. That's basically it.
Fuck them. They fucking hate all my fucking songs.
Fuck you, Tags. No, but no. Please listen still. All right, so I think we got through that one. So the next one is a Mayday song.
Do we want to jump to yours or want to do his? Or just continue?
Oh, I was gonna go down the list. You can keep going. You talk. You've been talking. Oh, you got pretzel in your mouth. Never mind.
Go ahead. We kick it off.
All right. So the next one is a pick by me from Mayday. It's called Next to Go. It's on their newest album, South of Fifth.
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. It's chill. That's why I like it. It was stuck in my head when I was putting songs on, so that's why I put that on there. That's basically the only reason why I did.
It's a good reason.
Chorus in my head.
So who's Mayday? I've never heard of them before.
They're on Strange Music.
Okay.
They've actually got quite a few albums on that label. That's Tech Nine's label, if you didn't know.
I didn't know that.
They're still on Strange, right? They're still.
I think this was their last one in their contract. I don't know if they're renewing or not. I don't know the details on that. But sure, why not?
There you go. All right, that was next to go. Mayday.
Next one is Thy Art Is Murder from me as well, called Puppet Master.
Not into that one.
Yeah,
no. All right, fair enough. Well, we'll skip that. I obviously liked it, so we'll move on. Who wants to? All right, Gojira, me, A Sight to Behold.
Like that song a lot. They come up on my Pandora a lot. I don't think I've ever really checked them out specifically, but I know that they come up on Pandora. There's been a lot of times I've been like, "Oh, this song's cool. Who is this?" And it's them.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs of theirs.
That's a good song.
It was all right. Like I said, typically that's not my.
Yeah,
I like all types of music, but that's typically not my MO. I like the instrumental, like again.
You got rap and we got metal. That's what we do on this playlist.
Pretty much it. There's no real. We'll get to one of my tracks. I know is.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. So the next one on the list is Vandalize, and this was another one of Tags. And this is Teething is the band. Yeah. I don't remember much about this, but I remember I didn't care for it because it's more of the screaming.
Yeah.
But again, with all these,
like a metal punk sort of.
It's not that I'm necessarily. I know we talked about this last week. Don't want to hurt any feelings. Like
who cares?
will say I like the stuff I could work out to or stuff like that. But lyrically, I'm not too. The screaming doesn't do.
Okay.
Do me.
It doesn't do you. But you Brandon, any thoughts?
No, I was not a fan either.
Okay. I didn't think it's too bad. I thought it was pretty decent.
I know.
It's just something I could just kind of passively listen to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next song is band Trivium, In Waves. Any thoughts?
That was my favorite of his.
I think
I
agree with that. Yeah.
I used to listen to this band. I have not been into them in years. I thought it was okay. It's better for, newer shit of theirs, I guess.
Are they?
I just had to listen to this one.
Are they more? The name looked familiar. Are they more of a not mainstream, but more prominent?
Kind of. Yeah, in the metal. Well, at least in like metalcore.
It sounded familiar when I.
Yeah, they're on Roadrunner Records. They're pretty predominant in the metal scene. They're a more popular metal band, I would say. They're verging on the edge of like radio metal.
That's probably why I liked it.
Yeah,
more tame, I guess. Yep.
I used to be the Roadrunner Records mark that there could be.
Oh yeah, they used to have quite a good lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Who was?
I remember, like now I can't even really tell you who I was all that into back then, but like I'd buy CDs like just from flipping it around, like looking at the artwork and be like, oh, they're on Roadrunner, and I would buy it.
Yeah.
The label sounds from who would be, you don't know. That sounds familiar. Who would else?
I should know, but
Well, Slipknot, they're well, I guess it's kind of newer.
I'm gonna pull it up real quick here. Hold on, let me look it
Yeah.
up. Because like even
I
Slipknot,
mean, Soulfly and like Sepultura, I think were on there, and
I didn't want to say that for sure.
and then what you would know smoothly would be like Slipknot, Stone
Funny thing is,
Sour.
second one on the list. So if you just Google it and it gives you like the big list across the top here. Slipknot is the first one. Nickelback is the second one.
That's right, they are on that.
Yeah. Sepultura, Korn, Stone Sour, Kill Switch, Megadeth, which they weren't on Roadrunner like during like their main years.
No.
Trivium, Machine Head, Typo Negative. So like that was the years when I was really into them.
Yeah.
Cradle of Filth, Soulfly, Lamb of God, Death, Fear Factory. That would be another one. Yeah. So you get the point.
Gotcha. So they're okay. I mean, that's why I would have heard of them.
Yeah,
The label,
pretty
rather.
much. They're All right. Let's moving on. Got that Wu-Tang Clan, Protect Your Neck. I like it. I mean,
That was a good song.
That's mine.
I like me some Wu, so can't go wrong with that.
It was what I think that was Wednesday when I put that on. So it was.
Yeah, it was. Woo Wednesday. Hashtag Woo Wednesdays.
I try and listen to. I don't always, but I always try and listen to some Wu-Tang or Wu-Tang affiliate on a Wednesday.
Fair enough.
My throwback. This song I did not notice. Of course I was listening to the whole 36 Chambers album, the debut album, which is a phenomenal album. I did not realize that they cut out that it's edited.
Oh, really? What did they cut out?
When you listen to the song, they bleep it out. They might say the N word, but they don't. They make like sound effects or the
Really
curse on spot. But I think on the album itself, because they didn't. It says explicit.
Yeah,
it's marked as explicit, and like the rest of the album wasn't. But then this was like the extended version, like the 25th or some anniversary edition of the album, and they had a different version of it, but it was still edited as well.
Oh, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to go back and listen to my original album to see if it's edited. But that wouldn't be the first time that artists have done that. Like
No.
DMX, I've heard the unedited version of Slippin', but the version that's on the album and the version that you hear on the radio are edited. It's not.
Oh,
for whatever reason, they'll have the unedited version there. Well, there's another one too.
Well, yeah. Anyway, we should move on.
But that was
all right.
What's next? Next up is Weezer.
Take On Me.
Go ahead. I want to hear your thoughts on.
Well, they just released a whole album of cover songs.
Yeah,
and the whole damn thing started with this fucking Africa cover
that we couldn't escape for a while.
Yeah, I'm very, very over it. So, my buddy Dave sent me a link this morning because I forgot that the album came out, and I don't know that I would have checked it out had I remembered it, but he sent it to me. He's like, "You got to check it out. It's really good." And then I saw that you added this song onto this playlist, and I was like, "All right, cool. I'm glad you added one." I mean, it was good. It was really good. I mean, they did a really good job covering the song.
Yeah.
I have listened to this album like 4 times.
I will check out the full album. What's your favorite song on the album?
I have to go back and look at the actual track list. This was probably I always enjoy this song. So I definitely, this one ranks up there. I like Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
So there's Africa, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Sweet Dreams. That's what my buddy Dave said his favorite was, Sweet Dreams. Take on Me, Happy Together, Paranoid, Mr. Blue Sky, No Sleep.
Paranoid's really good. They did a really. I think what it was is they did. I haven't really listened to Weezer other than like the few songs in the '90s when they first, had come out, and then I just happened. I don't know if I was on Google Play and saw new albums, and I was like, oh, Weezer, the Teal album. And I saw Africa. I saw that. I had never heard the Africa cover.
No,
But no, I have not.
damn.
And I saw that, and I saw they were all covers. I was like, oh, I'm game for this, and I was hooked. I'm glad I happened to stumble across it. And like I said, I listened to it 4 times, and probably will listen to it a couple more times this week, just because it's fun. And they did a really good job with their covers. Like they're spot on. And they made them their own, but they're spot on what you would expect, and especially the Paranoid cover. They did a really good job.
I will.
Okay.
All right, next
All right.
up, Dr. Dre. The
I
next
mean-
episode.
I mean, yeah, this song's dope as shit.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I like it. I've liked it since it came out.
Back in
Always liked it.
1999. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of the. I'm pretty sure I added these all on Wednesday, maybe, but that.
I'll say 4 days ago.
So that is
That
what
would be
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And that's a damn solid episode. Or sorry,
This episode, yeah.
Yeah.
This next
The
episode,
next episode's even solider.
yeah.
No,
Solider.
the Chronic 2001. I don't think I appreciated it as much
How
when it
could you
first.
not?
Well, when it first came out, because, I was around for the first Chronic. And that was like
Listen to that real quick. Scott, are you using a coaster?
No.
Use a coaster.
All right.
When you sit down your beer, it like makes this crazy clanking sound that like reverberates through the whole room.
Damn.
you
So-
got to be careful with these arms because they vibrate very easily. I try not to.
Oh.
I set my beer down on my mouse pad because of that. Yeah. So anyway, sorry.
So
All right.
yeah, back to that. Like when I first heard the Chronic, it wasn't what I was trying to compare to the Chronic.
You can't, man. That's a whole new beast. And
It's
those
not-
beats are fucking fantastic.
It's definitely the whole album, pretty much front to back. I'm gonna have to give it another couple listens through again just for old time's sake. But it's young. It's classic Eminem. It's that
Oh yeah.
that era Eminem. You have Nate Dogg. You have him getting back with Snoop here. It's just a great album. So
It's fantastic, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we get to Aaron's songs.
Yep, we got Tom Morello, Bass Nectar, Big Boy from Outkast, and Killer Mike called Rabbit's Revenge.
I wasn't into this one.
really, I love this one. This was my favorite of his, and he does, like Kyle had mentioned last week, I believe. He always brings like some good, interesting stuff.
Mhm.
True. Yeah.
And I really did enjoy this track.
I'm a huge Tom Morello fan, but I just didn't get into it.
You could definitely tell, you can definitely tell that it's very, very much Tom Morello on the track. It
Oh,
sounds like a
he's
rage.
got a distinct sound.
It's
Yeah,
definitely sounds like I was waiting for Zach, however you say his name, the lead singer of Rage.
Zach
to-
De La Rocha.
Yeah, I didn't want to butcher it, but waiting for him to come in and drop a bar on there.
Yeah.
But it's definitely very.
Still politically driven song.
It is. So I like that was it's the one I picked favorite on
Gotcha.
that.
I thought it was pretty good. It's not something I was like super into, but I didn't think it was bad. All right, next song is an Ill Bill song, "Awaiting the Hour," featuring Killa Priest. It's got that Slayer
Yeah.
sample. I've listened to this song a lot of times actually.
I got into Ill Bill like a little while back, probably because of Aaron, I'm sure. And then I kind of forgot that he existed completely. And so this was
Easy to do. He doesn't do that much anymore.
gotcha. So I hadn't heard it in a long time, and then it came on. And I was like, "Oh yeah!" And I love that song. It's an awesome song.
Yeah, this song is super good. This is my favorite of Aaron's for sure.
Yeah, same here.
Again, I like the beat and everything, but just because of my beliefs and everything, there was a lot of
It's a little too on the evil side.
Yeah, I felt
Yeah,
bad listening to it.
fair enough. I gotcha.
But like I said, I like the beat, and because I'm assuming that's the Slayer.
Yeah, it's from the Raining Blood,
Yep.
The
most famous riff.
it wasn't it wasn't too hard except for the things, but that's why it got bumped from my contender.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. The next one was Aaron's third song by Lil Dicky.
This is a troll song for sure.
And this one wins my skipped the fastest award.
I didn't turn it off the fastest because I disliked it. I turned it off because it was 7 minutes and 35 seconds long.
It's 10 minutes long.
Oh, was it 10?
10 minutes long.
Maybe I made it 7 minutes and said,
Yeah,
"What's wrong still going on?"
Man.
No, I did not make it probably more than a minute, I don't think.
I know what he was doing when he did this.
It was funny, but it was not
long song. I think he was picking on one of the some of Brandon's picks and shit like that with the long stuff. I got that Little Dicky song.
Fair enough.
Usually I'm into Little Dicky and his sense of humor, but this is just a little too overkill. I mean, that's the point, but it still isn't worth listening to.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. All right, so now we're on to Brandon's picks.
All right, everybody loved them and thought they were fantastic.
What did you think of the Clutch song, "The Mob Goes Wild"? There, Smoothie.
It was all right from what I remember. Like I said, I listened to it, but wasn't giving much attention. But
yeah, because you're cramming it in today.
These last three, yeah, to
I'll
cram in
next week.
I've never been a fan of Clutch, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I've never found them to be particularly interesting.
Okay.
So I mean, they can play, but I don't usually think their style is all that up my alley. This is an okay song. Doesn't really do anything for me though. It's another Clutch song.
Right on.
which is funny because that is a Clutch poster you have hanging right next to you.
Yeah, I know. We're dissing Brennan so hard right now. He's so mad. Look at how fucking
don't get butthurt because you don't like the music. Don't care. Yeah, they're one of my favorite bands. I've listened to them forever.
Yeah,
but they're more of a prominent band too. I mean, or maybe just
they are. Yeah,
because of you. But the name sounds familiar. Obviously,
yeah,
they're prominent.
I mean, they're not like real big band, but they're middle of the range on all of the rock festivals all summer long.
Word.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so now we're on to Sleater Kinney, Modern Girl, another Brandon pick.
Mm-hmm.
This was a little out there for you, Brandon. I felt like a little bit.
Okay.
I had mixed feelings on this one. I appreciated the different style of it and the folksiness of it, but I'm not entirely sure if I cared so much for the vocals.
Gotcha.
Personally, what'd you think there, Smoothie?
It was all right. From like I said, again, these ones were rushed. But I the same thing. That was not what I was expecting.
The guitar player of the band, actually, I think she is the one that sings this song, is the girl from Portlandia. If you've ever watched that show,
I have not.
Okay. I've never watched it, but I know of it.
Fair enough. All right, and the last song,
Purity Ring, Body Ache.
This one definitely was out there. I was not expecting it. Like it was more of a pop.
It was a full-on pop song.
Okay, so what? But
in my opinion, it was.
Coincidentally, I liked this one.
Yeah.
Out of the lot, I did enjoy it. I'd go back and listen. Purity. I'm assuming Purity Ring again is the band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, group. Yeah.
I would.
It's a guy and a girl. It's just like an electronic indie pop duo.
I would give them more of a listen. Yeah.
Definitely was not mine Not something I really cared for. It was too poppy. Like I'm okay with like some like poppy music, but this one felt more like a full on just like radio pop song to me.
It's as pop as I get with anything I listen to, for sure.
Yeah. So that was that.
Right on. I wish my songs weren't last every week, so I have to make sure that I get mine in earlier so that we don't.
We got to make a deadline. I was gonna say
song.
I could make a deadline, but does it really matter? Because we make deadlines for everything and just do it whatever we want anyway.
I've been doing that.
I'd say by Tuesday it would probably be a good amount of time.
Tuesday is when I do my weekly playlist that I've been doing. So
just do it all at once.
Yeah. So I'm coming.
We'll have to do that.
I never want the songs to overlap. So as I'm trying to figure out the 13 songs for that, which I usually have like 10 set, but then I'm like scrambling for the last 3. So adding on another 3, I'm like, oh shit. But that's what I need to do though.
All right. So that was the list.
What were your top 3? Or top whatever
of everyone's is excluding
the whole thing. So, you can't. I mean, unless you really can't.
I mean, you can.
All
right. Well, my top 4 because not including myself. Mayday, Next to Go, tags with in Waves or Trivia. In Waves, Trivium. Aaron, the Rabbit's Revenge, and Brandon, the Body Ache.
All right. At least I made it in somebody's top. That's cool.
You did. Good job. If I was gonna go top 3, I'd go with A Teething Vandalize. Obviously, Next Episode by Dr. Dre, and Awaiting the Hour with Ill Bill. What about you, Brandon? Got a top anything?
It just dawned on me that Smoothie just picked one of each, right?
So yeah, that's what my thoughts were.
I didn't feel as special that I made it into the top once I realized that. I'll go just top 3, I guess. Gojira. Is that how you say their name?
Gojira.
Gojira. That, the Weezer song, and the Ill Bill song is my top 3 for the week. The Weezer song surprised me.
The winner of the week then would be Ill Bill. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So Weezer surprised you. It just sounded like Take on Me. Kind of like Africa. It just sounded like Africa.
Well,
I like the I think it's Real Big Fish version of Take on Me better than that one, personally.
I forgot about that, yeah.
I like what I like with that album is because they didn't try. I mean, a little bit of their own spin, but they stuck.
They mostly just stuck to what the sound was, right?
What it was, and did it themselves. And I think that was what did it for me. That it didn't try and completely change it or give you something different.
I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, what's the point of covering something unless you're going to put your own spin to it, though?
But then everybody always bitches if somebody does a cover song and they change it.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
I would have liked it. I like cover songs. I like, especially if I hear a song, I will always go out to YouTube and try and find different people covering these different songs and see the style or spin that they put on it. All different genres of music. I just like to see the different thing. And I think it's because it's part of it is the knowing the song, and I enjoy it. Like I always, when I was back in my younger days, when I go out to like bars or stuff, there were a couple of cover bands I'd like to hear that we go and see, but then occasionally they like play their own music. It's like, I didn't come here to hear you play your own music.
For me, monkey.
It's like, I want to hear you cover stuff. So I enjoy a good cover now and then. And this album, like I said, even though they didn't really change it much, and it sounded just like the original version, I thought it was a good meshing of the two. So much so I would probably buy this album.
Okay.
Vinyl number 2.
Yeah, I might. You know what? I might get it on vinyl. I know it was only $7. I know it was only $7 on. I mean, the digital version. So wonder if the album.
Vinyl
more
than that.
But you will. But what if Smoothie?
But if the album is the Teal album and the the actual vinyl itself is teal, then provided there is a vinyl, then I will be on top
A
of
quick Google search will probably tell you that.
Well, let's see.
Or we can search it right now.
See,
All right.
see who gets it first.
It'll be one of you two.
Weezer teal.
Looks like Amazon only has digital.
Yep, I do hear that echo that you're talking about when I do that. That's definitely the mic thingy. Oops, don't. It's probably because I'm so goddamn strong that I'm just slamming my beer like a Viking.
That's what I assumed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Here's the Reddit teal album on vinyl. Does anybody know?
Where I ended up at.
Yeah, I'm also waiting for. So as of now, it does not have a vinyl release.
Hey, listeners, please write us at go to theunknownpod.com and comment on this and tell us whether or not the vinyl album is teal. Smoothie may buy it. If not, he will buy digitally and lament over the fact that it might be the license might be taken away from him one day.
But you know what? It was enough for me also to I haven't done it yet, but it's enough for me to go and check out some of the old Weezer stuff that I've missed in between their first album, which I guess they call the Blue Album now.
Yeah, it's the Blue Album.
You know, with songs like Buddy Holly and
they're stupid about Weezer. Like, I mean, they've made some good music. They've made some.
They are very hit or miss.
Who cares?
They either have really good songs or really shitty songs. I feel like,
Yeah.
And
I
that's
don't think there's really any in between with them.
see, that's why I'd like
catchy pop rock songs, and they're not the best band in the world by any means, but there's a lot worse too.
Yeah, Blue Album's great. So listen to that.
Everything after Pinkerton sucks.
I've never listened to Pinkerton. Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one that like all
I know everyone loves that album, but I've never listened.
Hard Weezer fans, that's their best one.
So yeah, that's what I have to.
There's our Weezer talk for the night.
There we go. We're getting Weezer. We're getting Juggalo talk. We're getting all the kinds of talk.
Jeez,
yeah.
Bandits.
Oh, that's coming up, isn't it? By the way, your fearless Fred Fury.
Yeah, we just talked about that. The 15th, I believe it comes out.
Oh, shit, that's like
so now going back
2 weeks, man. Are you prepared? Is your butthole ready for it?
I have it pre-ordered. Now I'm a little.
You're skeptical that you might get it?
No, I have no doubt that I'll get it. Probably won't get it on time. I really don't like the new whatever they went through the merch now. However, they're running. I miss Hatchet Gear a lot.
They don't use Hatchet Gear. Oh my god, they are fucked, aren't they?
They're
using an online merchant now.
Yeah, pretty much. Made to order stuff. I think it was meant to alleviate, but they don't have like a big. Like if you go out to Psychopathic merch and look at like the CDs, they have like 3 CDs available.
That's
a lot of digital stuff and everything. Like you'll still even find some. I think they finally got rid of the Twisted stuff. They did have a lot of Twisted stuff on there. But then again, I don't know if that's
shit now.
That might be because I had just got the Abominations Deluxe Edition from Magic Ninja Entertainment, which just includes the 2. But there were the 2 versions when it initially came out on Psychopathic. There was the Madrox version, the Monoxide version. Each of them had a different special track, and the one they just released on Magic Ninja has that. But I'm wondering if they started removing the albums because they gave a majority of the rights to
Twisted. I believe they did. If you go into Spotify and look at their albums and you just kind of scroll down and see what record label released them, now it's saying most of their shit is Magic Ninja.
Yeah, because I did notice, and they still haven't. There's a new I just got the email, and I'll probably be pre-ordering them next week. There's a new Twisted album coming out, but what they're doing now, and I don't know if it's all if they fall on the same day like they did with the Gorilla Voltage and Boondocks one, but they're doing like combo pre-orders. So you get like I pre-ordered the Gorilla Voltage and Boondocks one. It was all together as one thing, and they both came out on the same day. Now there's going to be the new Twisted album. There's another Alazuli Lu. I'm assuming that's how you say it, album coming out. And so I don't know if they're on the same day, but you can pre-order them both for $17.99.
Sweet.
But I noticed, and I didn't know this is what I was getting at with that on the Twisted Shop or the Magic Ninja Store, whatever, because it switched names. They're releasing the 20 or however many years it's been since Wicked dropped, but I know
I think.
Yeah, maybe it's the 10th, and I think it's going to have all the bonus tracks because I think there was one album that had one version of I think there was like a comic book one, something. They did 3 different versions of Wicked, but this one it's
Stuff on vinyl.
They have a lot of the stuff like because I was considering actually getting an Abominations vinyl one. I think it was like on sale on the thing. It was a picture disc one. But the Wicked one looks cool, but I didn't see it on their store, but on Amazon, it's like an alternate, it's like a red cover and like their eyes are white and everything. It looks pretty cool, but it has the different
I remember 10 years ago kind of liking that album.
Yeah, well, it was an alright album.
Yep, that's it. Or is that my thoughts go? I mean, I got nothing else for that. I remember it being all right. That's the last time I think I bought anything psychopathic was that album.
I mean, Twisted's fairly consistent with the releases.
Twisted's consistent. Wiggity wiggity what?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grandmaster Scott. But yeah, so where was I going with that? Oh, we were talking about Fearless for a few years.
Who the fuck knows, man?
Fearless for yeah. What the hell? Why was I going?
Oh. I don't know. I've lost where you're going, man. Right. You pre-ordered it. That's all I got.
Yes, I had to bring it back. I got another Magic Ninja tangent.
You did.
So they again on the Juggalo show, Violent J was just on there last week, I guess it was, and they were talking about the album, and he had said going back to the whole Flip the Rat EP. It's now been announced it's a full album. It's not going to just be an EP; it's a full album.
But shit, we got a rat album.
Yeah. So the thing is,
rat LP,
which people were confused about because it's always been you had to have proof of purchase of buying the album to get the whatever it is for it. But then the way he said it, and I think it was just the way it was taken, not that you have to buy it, but like all like the pre-orders will come with a code where it said where you can buy it from their store, which I don't know why anyone just ship it together. I don't think you have to repay for it. I think you have to just redeem that code and they'll send you the album. But they had also said like certain indie stores will be getting both of them together. So I was looking for I initially thought it was just going to be code for like a digital album, the Flip the Rat thing. So we'll have to see how that goes. So that's the one part I'm not certain about.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, man.
Yeah,
I will be. I definitely will be. I want to see if it shows up on time. I mean, I pre-ordered that as soon as it was available. As soon as it was available for pre-order, I pre-ordered it.
There's no such thing as being a juggalo and getting shit on time, man. That never existed for for anything.
I mean, that's why I used to never get it on there. And it was always the best when I could go to the Q Mart and get the stuff when CD releases were still on Tuesday and get it the Friday before. Now that they've pushed it to Fridays with the releases,
they fucked you.
But I can still get it. So like if that store is one of the ones that will get both copies in, bundled together, I will probably buy it, go to the store that Friday and buy it.
Sweet.
And then have a couple copies of it, of course. Yeah. Because why not?
2 copies of the same album.
But again, that's also why I like Spotify.
But one has the rat.
Yes. But at least with Spotify, I'll be able to listen to it, provided most albums drop that midnight, when it's that day.
Yeah, you'll be able to listen to it as soon as it comes out on midnight. Yeah.
So that's why I like Spotify. So I'll be happy with that. But I want to hopefully all these pictures that he had to cancel his tour for,
Yeah.
and the booklets off the chain.
I guarantee it's just them like doing the same shit they always do, just like kind of
Hey,
looking at the
if
camera,
we-
their mouth open.
If it's multi-page, I don't care.
There you go, man.
I'm getting tired.
I'm crossing my fucking fingers for you, man. Get those pictures,
That's the only thing I don't like about
Island and Jay pictures.
even with like these newer albums on like Magic Ninja. Like it's good music, and that's again making me think, well, why don't I just go digital? It's like there's nothing,
There's no
no
yeah, there's no
booklet.
booklet anymore.
It's just a fold out. There's no. I like that extra. Even throw something in there, right? I mean, I get it if it's an EP and it's only like a piece of paper and you have to flip it around.
Take a shit in there and just smear it around.
There we go.
Something.
5-page shit fold out, right?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I think we've beaten that Juggalo talk to death.
Yeah.
That's our Juggalo talk. I had to get 2 weeks worth crammed into this episode. So
All right. Good job.
All right.
So what's going on for upcoming episodes?
We'll try to do one next week.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
I think
will record.
We'll definitely
That's
be
what's going
on.
on for. We'll have to. We'll gather some topics in the group chat for next.
Yeah,
week.
I do miss. I mean, our first couple episodes we did kind of have some themes. We need to get back on.
We'll get back to themed episodes for sure. We should anyway. It helps.
We have fun with the time travel one, and
Yeah, we'll think of some stuff.
so we'll work on that.
We'll bring our heat next week.
And then, like I said, the following week I won't be there. I hope you guys continue on, or available to it. Get some fill-ins. But then that following week we'll definitely be talking about Fearless Fred Fury.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah,
Better believe it. So
another Juggalo episode.
Oh Jesus.
you love it. Every minute of it.
I'm gonna say sure I'll listen to it, and then when it comes down to recording, I definitely will not have listened to it. And
You got to listen to it. I'll listen to it.
No, I won't have
but I gotta go the smoothie route and just not do it.
just because you have 2 weeks to not listen to it doesn't mean you have to take advantage of that opportunity like I did.
I will definitely listen to it.
Yeah, it'll be the first one I listened to, first ICP album I've listened to all the way through since probably Hell's Pit.
Yeah. I agree. That is
And
100%
I
correct.
hope I don't regret it. I know I will.
Make it all the way through it.
Well, when you finally listened to Fury, what did you never finally? It was on the playlist, so did you finally? Listen to it?
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, I forget what you said. Were you?
I expected it to be worse, but it was better than I thought.
So okay, so I'm hoping
They
that
actually kind of rapped on the song.
I'm hoping that sets the expectations for you. And
I mean, they released that and WTF, which was a pile of hot garbage. So I don't know what to expect.
Song it did.
It's either going to be a piece of shit on one end or listenable on another.
Fair enough.
So we will see in less than 2 weeks.
All right, I can't wait. All right, let's wrap this shit up, fellas.
All right.
We recorded something that has all our tags on it, so we can probably just call it a night right here.
What happened?
I recorded something that has like all of our Instagram and Twitter shit.
Oh, cool.
So
I
do that part.
started to kind of do some work on howdyinc.com. You guys will have to check that out to where I'm
All
trying to kind of put all of our links in a little bit easier way of doing it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
just direct everyone there.
I'm hoping to as well with not being a giant and everything. And of course, I did start a Pampered Chef again, which you probably got invites to parties, so you should come. It's fun. But aside from that, with just not having to work a giant and being at home, I'm hoping to put some more work into my site and maybe get back to making some videos again and
Do it.
and all that stuff. I know I still have
Podcast.
that.
Yeah, the podcast you've been talking about for a full year now.
I'm waiting.
Not quite a full year. The summer will be a full year, but I think about it every day. I'm like, I really got to do this.
Pretty sure it's been a full year.
Okay, it might have been in the early stages. Yes.
Yeah.
I might have made mention of it early on, but summer was supposed to be the push forward and go, and here we are, the second month of 2019.
Here we are,
I
almost a full year later.
I gotta get used to like sitting back like this with my microphone. Like it moves. Like I don't need to keep it in one spot. So I can sit back here and like chill, and it still sounds good, right?
Yeah,
You sound just the same.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're professional podcasters now with our equipment.
as long as you're speaking into the front of it, you're all good.
All right, so that's episode 26. Any last words?
Yep. No, it's been real.
It's been real.
I feel like
Good enough. We'll leave it at that.
I will say I
Fucking
feel
been real.
I'm thrown off now that I can't go through my list of things to plug.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna end it.
Captain Howdy 1027 on Twitter and Instagram.
God damn it. Dude. All right.
I am
You'll get to hear that twice.
INT_smoothie everywhere. Check it out.
Well,
Still got to
right.
put it in there.
I'm still putting it in. Fuck
Does it
it.
say check out
Fuck
Howdy?
At the garbage bin on Twitter and Instagram. And no, I'm not doing
How
this.
about
Good night.
do you plug?
No, stop.
Do you plug Howdy Radio?
Howdy Radio. Listen
There you
to
go.
it. Podcast.
Yes.
Howdy Radio, the next generation. Actually,
It's starting to be weekly again.
Yes, it is. Although now I have to work tomorrow, so we'll probably miss tomorrow.
hey,
It's bi-weekly again.
there's no reason.
Down to monthly, which then goes down to bi-monthly.
It'll be yearly again.
Hey, it's still ahead of the Unknown Wrestling Podcast.
That's right.
Yeah, you should be coming up on
Yeah.
on
30
the.
times the amount of episodes is that.
You should be coming up on the year anniversary of that show, right? You should be doing your
March or April or so, yeah.
There you go. So you have to come out at least once a
Two needs
year.
to happen, man. That's a yearly podcast.
All right. WrestleMania
You're,
week.
you're doing it.
Like you should honestly. Last week was what?
Hired here.
The Royal Rumble was last week, right? Like Tags was there, was he not?
Yeah, it was basically an unknown wrestling podcast with Lane is what it was.
You should have just recorded it.
The last episodes just be wrestling based, so you might as well just put it there.
Yeah. Now we got the wrestling out of our system until the WrestleMania episode comes up, which will be in like a month or two, a couple months. All right, we're done here.
Yeah, we're done. All right, good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
See ya.
Stay smooth.
Stay smooth and eat dicks.
Yes. All
Move all around.
right.
All right, so that was that.
All right. Let me stop this here. Let me start.
What are you
saving.
doing?
Trying to figure out better places to put my microphone.
Could put it way up here, and then I could leave it here, but I wouldn't. It's like right in my vision.
I'll do this. I'll stand here like this and talk the whole
Yeah, there we go. Just talk to your torso all night.
You'd have to wear a pretty awesome shirt.
I always
Yeah.
have an awesome shirt, so we're good there.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
There we go.
Now I'm a little nervous here that the my Audacity has stopped responding after I.
What the fuck? Out of everybody,
I
mine.
swear to God, if this is the lost episode
It's not going to be the lost episode. We'll just have to pull it from the.
Right.
from the YouTube, yeah.
Oh, there we go. It stopped. Normal.
Good.
And save
Thank
it.
God.
I can't.
Save
At least we can retain some of the quality.
Save project.
No, I get booted from my internet.
What is today? Today is 2. We're in
3 now.
Oh,
Do you guys
Oh,
save?
right.
You guys save as Wave, right?
I'm not saving as anything because my Audacity just decided to shit the bed.
On a normal basis, Wave.
Yeah, I'd say Wave.
Do you do 16 or 32?
Get the most quality out of it.
I always do 16 bit. That matters. I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
why is this not working here?
All right, cool.
I swear to God, Smoothie, if we lose this episode,
I don't know why.
I'm
it's
blaming it all on you.
cancel. Let me try and
I
see
can't
what-
believe mine fucking worked. Mine worked properly the whole time.
That's why everybody else.
I have an episode.
That's why everybody else is having problems. Like
Oh well, I'm excited that mine worked.
it's not letting me type. Oh shit. There we go. Hey, we're still on the post show.
Yep.
Hello, no one.
Welcome to the post show for the Unknown Podcast with your host Chris Hardwick.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's talk about what happened. What you just saw. Let's talk about it. That makes sense.
Oh boy,
You literally just saw it, so let's reveal everything you just saw again and again and again.
It's like with sports.
Yeah, it basically is.
It's the downside to working in a sports bar when you hate sports as much as I do.
You look up and it's like, yeah, I saw that happen 15 times already. You
Why are
played
we
the
still
same
talking about
goddamn
this?
play 30 times in a row in slow-mo
It's ridiculous.
in 15 different angles.
It's made working at a sports bar has made me hate sports more than we ever have.
Well, I don't know why you would want to do that to yourself, Brandon.
Sorry.
I mean, you need the money.
Yeah, gotta have the money.
I thought you liked sports, like hockey sports.
I haven't kept up with anything in a long time, in a few years now.
Because you usually go to the games, didn't you? And
Yeah,
$1 PBRs.
yeah, we haven't done.
Oh yeah, bruh. Those PBRs. So how's the Audacity going there, Smithy?
It's saving. It's saving the
God.
thing. So.
Mine is done saving. How about
Right.
that?
So
Maybe I don't
episode
need
26
after all.
half
Yeah.
a year.
Episode 26 in the books.
We did it.
In the books. We did it. We did it. We did. Oh, that was my door, the Explorer. I'll be here all week.
All right, well, I'll see you next week.
See you next week, fellas.
See ya.
Get some top